室に。
エリアーナ城のでは交渉成立だね。私の婚約者という責務を負う代わりに、私はあなたの自由の時間を守ってみせよう。必ず。
Yes, yes, absolutely yes. Bibliophile Princess. Okay, this has been one of the absolute delights of the fall season. But that's not really why you're here, right? You clicked on this video to say, should you watch Bibliophile Princess? Or maybe you did begin watching, or you have already watched episode number 1 and you're thinking like, should I watch Bibliophile Princess? And I have to tell you that Bibliophile Princess is a anime that is currently being done by Studio Madhouse. These are the people who brought us Overlord and Chiafaru and No Game No Life and One Punch Man and tons of other amazing titles. They've also done My Love Story, which is a awesome romantic comedy anime. Now with this one specifically, this one is going to lean more towards drama and more towards historical kind of like a setting, dwelling, and things of that nature, with a heavy nuance of romance kind of really centered around the main story of this. Now, if you are thinking, or if this caught your attention, here's what I'm going to assume about you, and feel free to call me out in the comments if this is not true. If you saw Bibliophile Princess, whether you saw the art, whether you read the synopsis, whatever the case is, and you had some kind of interest in this specific anime, maybe you're also interested in the source material, but if you're interested in this anime, here's the things I'm going to assume about you. You like romance anime, or you like romantic shows. You're cool with kind of like more slice of life type anime, which just basically means that you're cool with a slower pace, right? A lot of romance anime isn't this, action oriented, lots of things happening. It's sometimes it can be very slow, very methodical, but it kind of like produces a smile out of you. So I'm going to assume that you're okay with those things. The other thing is, because this one's called Bibliophile Princess, you're also okay with this being centered around one specific character. In this case, we have the princess, who this is going to be centered around. Now, when you have an anime like, I think a really good example for me is one of my favorite anime, which is The Saint's Power is Omnipotent. When you have an anime that's centered around this main princess or main saint or main sword maiden, whatever the case is, you have this anime that's centered around this one female character, you know that she's going to have a lot of male romantic interest. If you like those kind of things, Bibliophile Princess is absolutely for you. I'm going to tell you straight up, and I'm not going to be afraid to say it, I eat this crap up. Like, I love a awesome, cute, pretty, headstrong, maybe not cute or pretty, maybe like really like rough and tumbled and like, strong, and like I love these types of main characters, and I love when they're surrounded by like all these like delicious men. And that's exactly what you have here. So this specific story follows our main character here in Bibliophile Princess. It follows our main character. Her name's Eliana Bernstein, and essentially what she does is she descends from a family of Bernsteins who are all very, very eccentric people, which means that they hold some kind of how do you say it, they don't hold power, but they hold some kind of rank within the kingdom. And her family has always been a family of eccentrics, people who are kind of artsy, or who are readers, or philosophers, people who kind of are outside of the normal circles. Well, our main character Eileen, our main character Eliana, I don't know why I said Eileen. Our main character, Eliana, is no different than those who have come before her. Ever since she was a child, she has surrounded herself with books and just been a super studious and super intriguing person. And books is what has been driving her whole entire life. Very similar to other book animes that I've really enjoyed in the past as well. She just really kind of puts herself out there as being someone who really enjoys books. Well, she catches the eye of the crown prince of the kingdom. Yes, I said the crown prince, not some scrub off the streets, but she catches the eye of the crown prince, and his name is Prince Christopher Selkirk Asherald, okay? And the crown prince basically comes and says, I have been forced by my family, mainly his mom, to basically go and get engaged, to go get married, to go find a wife because I'm of that age. And he now proposes a deal to her and says, because you're coming of age, when he talks to her, she's 14, she's about to be 15. This is a normal age for girls, of her time period to come out, and they call it like premiere, or they basically they come out and they debut. It's very normal for once they turn 15 for them to debut and basically be wed, or promised to somebody. So he basically says, hey, you're gonna be debuting very soon. How about you just get engaged to me? Now, the way that she interprets this, and one of the main themes of the anime that will carry through the rest of the season, the way that she interprets this as a deal, is as him proposing her to be a phony fiance. And she'll say this over and over, with her being a phony fiance, which just basically means there's no love here. It's just an exchange of goods. So in him, he gets her to his side and to agree to this deal, because he says, I will allow you to have free time. I will protect your free time, and I will give you free reign to the royal archives. All these books that you would have never gotten your hands on ever, I will allow you to do that, and I also protect your free time to enjoy this. What he gives her back, or what gets reciprocated back, is he is now wed. He's making his family happy. She is somebody who is a duke's daughter, so she's not really high up, but she is just royal. She's just of a lineage enough just to kind of like skirt the line, but she is just abundantly beautiful, one of the most beautiful girls. Especially, it's made very, very known as the anime kind of unfolds that she's one of the most gorgeous females in the whole entire kingdom, even though maybe she doesn't think of herself that way. But she's very captivating, and she is able to catch the eye of him. So they make this exchange. Him, her time. He'll protect her time. He'll give her royal archive access, books, everything she wants. In return, she gives him protection. She gives him freedom. She gives him the anonymity to go and, do royal policies and to do his job and not have to worry about this noise around him. So a few years, up to 4 years pass, and this is continuing to go on, and very slowly, because of the actions that he takes, she's very slowly beginning to... And the reality of it is, the things that he does for her is truly because he's falling in love with her. But she takes it as he's doing these things to kind of upkeep appearances. But slowly she's starting to create feelings for Christopher. And the opposite is very true, because he has a lot of feelings for Eliana. Now, the problem is that they just haven't really communicated those things yet. So as the anime comes up, there's going to be this kind of like energy back and forth. As this time flows out, we do see some delicious men that is surrounded by Eliana, like her guardsman by Christopher. But her guardsman is, a very sexy man, and he protects her. She has his older, not older brother, is it? No, uncle. She has his uncle, who is a older delicious man who protects the archives. There is his advisor, another delicious man. So you have all these different men around her who kind of protect her and enjoy her company. And then on the opposite side, Christopher has people who are still kind of pursuing him in a way. And that's kind of where the anime, at least the first episode, ends off, as there's somebody out there who is pursuing him. And when she witnesses that pursual, she begins to think, oh, this time that I've spent is now coming to an end. This fake relationship is going to be coming to an end. And she begins to get in her feelings. It's a very emotional scene. And I think now the next thing that are going to happen within the anime is that he makes it known that that is not the case. There is love here, and I cannot wait for it to kind of unfold. But as you can see, I'm gushing about the anime as I'm kind of giving you a rundown of what happened and everything, and I just think that I love this type of anime. It's a perfect romance anime. It's gonna be fantastic. I can see where it's going already. I can see the writing on the wall, and this is something that you definitely need to watch if anything of what I said has kind of caught or piqued your interest so far. I think Eliana is a awesome main character. I love the way Christopher kind of courted her in a way, dangled the carrot in front of her. I love how she took it, and it's just something that really impressed me thoroughly. On top of awesome animation, on top of really unique characters, And speaking about unique, that's what makes her the most unique, is she is so unique that she differs from every other girl in the land, and that's why she caught the eye of the crown prince. So I hope that what I said has maybe leaned you towards watching this. I say please give it a try. I think it is awesome. It's probably going to be one of my favorites of the season, even though I'm not really covering it normally on the anime channel. I hope that this video is enough. But let me know what you think. If you give episode 1 a shot, come back and let me know what your thoughts are. But thank you for giving me your time, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.